Hello and good afternoon. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the online open house to learn more about the online Master of Science in Human Capital Development program offered through LaSalle University. My name is Lynette Clement, and I am the Program Director for the Online Master of Science in Human Capital Development Program. And at the end of the session, we will leave time for question and answers, just in case you have questions or anything that I don't cover during the information session today. Also, I should let you know that this session will be recorded and archived, and a link to the recorded session will also be made available to you. Let me just do a sound check to make sure that everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So now I'll first get into the mission of LaSalle University, and LaSalle's graduate programs prepare students to acquire both practical and theoretical knowledge in their chosen fields. In this case, it's human capital development. Our instructors are faculty practitioner educators who bring their knowledge and expertise into the classroom. Students work with the instructors as well as other peers in the course to learn the concepts discussed in the course, and the instructors are subject matter experts, so you'll learn a lot from them as you progress through your studies here at LaSalle. The university was founded by the Christian Brothers in about 1618, and our motto here at LaSalle is never stop exploring. So we offer courses both online as well as face-to-face. We have undergraduate courses, graduate courses, as well as certificate courses as well. And our Human Capital Development program is also offered as a certificate program in addition to the Masters of Science degree. We offer programs that educate learners from about 82 countries around the globe, and our three campuses located in the state of Pennsylvania are in Philadelphia, Plymouth Meeting, and we have another campus in Bucks County. So most of the time when I am out recruiting for the program, the first question that I get is, what is human capital development? So in one sentence, my description of it is providing professional development opportunities to the most valuable asset in an organization, particularly the employees. And this is an extremely important aspect of any workforce. In the ever-changing workforce, it is beneficial that you enhance your skills by you enhance your skills by pursuing your career goals in regards to your education. Um, it is critical to the success and your organization if you are equipped with the skills and tools and the knowledge that you need to help the company achieve its bottom line. So in the program, students learn how to diagnose complex strategic challenges facing human capital professionals, as well as learn innovative solutions on how to resolve those challenges as well. The Human Capital Development Program will teach learners how to serve as internal and external advisors to management at all levels. Faculty practitioner educators, again, bring back their current knowledge and expertise and deliver that in an online format to the learners. The students also learn how to develop, implement, and measure strategic human capital plans for their organizations. Students learn how to improve their workforce over time, meeting organizational people, missions, as well as goals and objectives as well. So our courses are delivered 100% online. We do offer the opportunity for students to engage in face-to-face networking opportunities that we offer throughout the semester. So oftentimes we may put together a networking event like one we have on April the 25th. We're meeting with other students as well as our advisory board out at our Plymouth meeting location. And we have a guest speaker, Chris Coles from HR Computes, who will come in and just give information about the sustainable workforce, which is our topic of presentation. Dawn made a comment that there's background noise, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute everybody's microphone so that mine is the only one that you can hear. So Thank you, Dawn, for that. So hopefully there is you don't hear any background noise as well. So again, our courses are offered 100% online. There are 12 course requirements for the Master's of Science degree. If students complete 2 courses each semester in spring, summer, and fall, the program can be completed in a 2-year time frame. There is also a 6 course requirement for the certificate program, which can be completed in a 1-year time frame if students take 2 courses each semester. So again, we offer courses in spring, summer, and fall semester. Our spring and fall courses run for about 15 weeks, and our summer courses run for about 11 weeks. Our summer semester is upcoming, and it starts May the 18th. So we are now enrolling students in summer courses, and we're still accepting applications for summer and fall. So students enrolled in our program are gainfully employed or hired by Fortune 100 to 500 companies. Here is a snapshot of the course offerings for our Masters of Science in Human Capital Development program. Here it outlines the 12 course offerings as well as the semesters in which we could anticipate offering those courses. So primarily if we offer courses this summer, you can expect the same courses to be offered in the previous year's summer. So we offer the courses that we offer in summer are the same courses that we offer every summer, and the same applies for the fall and spring semesters as well. Here is a snapshot of the course requirements for the certificate program. So again, there are 6 course requirements, and students interested in obtaining the certificate in Human Capital Development program must be enrolled in the certificate program. Now, the certificate program courses are also transferable to the master's program. So there's 6 course requirements for the certificate and 12 course requirements for the master's program. So again, I'll take question and answer session during the end of this session. Here it outlines the course requirements, again the 12 courses. So none of the courses have a prerequisite except for the number 12, the Senior Capstone Project, which students take when they reach at least 30 credits in the program. So a description of all of these course offerings can be found on our website, www.lasalle.edu/human capital. So the courses that we can expect to be offered this summer is number 2, the Self-Assessment for Leadership course. We are also offering Training in Global Workforce, number 9, and number 11, Organizational Interventions, will be offered this summer semester. Students are able to transfer in up until I think 6 credits. So the graduate students can bring in 6 graduate level credits provided that the student has received a B or better in the course and the course that it was taken is an accredited institution. So the program director reviews the courses, also reviews the course description or the course syllabus if you have it, and the transcript to determine whether the course is transferable to the Human Capital Development program here at LaSalle. So again, a maximum of 6 graduate level courses from an accredited institution with a B or better grade in the course could be transferable to the program. So our admission requirements are outlined here. So we are still accepting applications again for the fall semester as well as the summer semester. Our summer semester begins May the 18th and our fall semester begins August the 31st. So if you are interested in starting the program by summer, we ask that you have all admission material submitted by April the 15th. And if you are interested in starting in the fall semester, we ask that you have all admission material in by July the 15th. So again, the summer semester starts May the 18th and our fall semester begins August the 31st. So what happens is after you complete an online application, which is free, when you complete it online, all of your admission material is uploaded into the application process. The academic advisor, well, not the academic advisor, I'm sorry, the program director will review the material that is submitted, and an admission decision will be reached. After the admission decision is reached, you will be contacted by our graduate admissions counselor, whose name is Joshua Collier, regarding the next step, which is usually course registration. So the required admission material is a graduate application. Again, it's free when you complete it online. 2 letters of recommendation from professional references, a current professional resume, your official college transcript from an accredited institution, and a 500-word essay outlining your interest in the program as well as your career goals. So again, most of the admission material can be submitted during the online application process, with the exception of the official transcript that can be mailed to the address listed on the screen. It is our Office of Graduate and Adult Enrollment at LaSalle University, 1900 West Alamy Avenue, Box 826 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19141. So again, for summer, we would like to receive your admission material no later than April 15th, and for fall, no later than July the 15th. So our current tuition rates is $680 per credit. So all of the course offerings are 3-credit courses. There is also a general university fee of $135 and a part-time technology fee of $50. Now the part-time versus full-time depends on the number of credits in which you are enrolled. If you are enrolled in one course, which is 3 credits, there is a $50 part-time technology fee each semester enrolled. And if you are enrolled in 2 courses, that's 6 credits, which is a $100 full-time technology fee. So whether you are enrolled part-time or full-time, you are eligible to apply for financial aid as long as you are a regular accepted student. Now we also have what's called a graduate degree a graduate deferred payment plan option, which is offered through our Student and Accounts Receivable Office, where if your employer provides tuition remission, the Student Accounts Receivable Office will allow you to complete a $50 application form and then set up monthly payment arrangements through their office. So I'm not quite familiar with how that process works, but our Student Accounts Receivable Office can be of most help for you. And as we transition through the slides, I do have their contact information listed there. So there's also an employer incentive program. So please do share this information with your employer. And that program is if 12 or more employees who work at your company enroll in at the same time in the same semester, then there is an HCD, Human Capital Development Program, tuition incentive, which can reduce your tuition rate by 15 to 20% each semester that you are enrolled. So that's one of our tuition incentive programs offered here at LaSalle University. So some of what you can expect as an online learner at LaSalle is one of the things that we do is we offer our online courses through a learning management system called Canvas. So Canvas is accessed through what's called the My LaSalle portal. And on the My LaSalle portal through Canvas is how you would access your online courses. So we also offer what's called a College of Professional and Continuing Studies, short CPCS, online orientation course, which will provide you with basic Canvas training, which will allow you to utilize the tools and features in Canvas prior to you taking your online course. So that course usually opens up a week prior to the start of the semester, sometimes 2 weeks prior to the start of the semester. It's a free, no credit, one-time Canvas training tutorial that takes less than an hour to complete. So it gives you the practice utilizing the tools and features that you will need to know how to use when your online course begins. So another component of the online learning at LaSalle is some instructors may incorporate what's called a live synchronous session, and we offer that in either a GoToMeeting or GoToTraining format. So those are live virtual sessions where an instructor will say on a particular day or time we'll meet as a class to either go over some frequently asked questions that the class is asking, or it could be used as a possible lecture. some instructors also utilize it as a way for students to give final presentations. So it's similar to what we're doing now. This is a GoToMeeting training session that we're in. So you would see something similar where the instructor would speak, the content would be displayed on the screen, and students would have the opportunity to ask questions either via the chat or verbally. So also those sessions are recorded and archived for students who cannot always participate live, and they're usually scheduled during the evening hours. So another course expectation is you can expect to have weekly reading assignments and post to discussion questions each week. There's also different assignments like writing assignments for papers, presentations, and there could be possible case studies. Also, the instructors may incorporate possible group work where you'll have to work on a group assignment, either writing or final presentation as a group with the peers enrolled in your courses. So this is a brief snapshot of what the Canvas screen looks like once you are in an online course. This actually is a screen. On the left side of your screen, you'll see menu options. There's assignments, discussions, grades, peoples, pages, files, syllabus, etc. So each link has content embedded in there where you will find your course information. So what I tell students to do is kind of navigate around in the course so that you can find out where everything is within your course itself. So bear with me a minute. I just got a question coming in from the chat box. Okay, that was about the mute. So again, this is a snapshot of what a course would look like. The content would be displayed in the center, and the menu options would be displayed on the left side of your screen. I might have said right earlier. I meant to say left. So here are some of the learning expectations. So we expect students to be engaged in higher level intellectual thinking, and we ask that you apply, analyze, synthesize, and evaluate the concepts learned in the course using Bloom's taxonomy, of course. Demonstrate mastery of current literature and content. Identify and use primary sources for research when you're doing the writing assignments. Work independently, again, as well as collaboratively as a group with peers in the course, as well as demonstrate proficiency in oral and written communication as well. We also ask that you apply good time management skills, which is an extremely important component in an online course, and it is critical to your success in an online course because, as you know, if you have taken an online course before, you're not asked to be online on a particular day or time unless there is a synchronous session. So you kind of govern your time accordingly based on the deadline submission dates for each assignment that is required. So what I tell students is to approach an online course as if it's a face-to-face course, to set aside some time to devote to your studies so that you don't fall behind in your coursework, because oftentimes in an online course setting you may say, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow, and then something else pulls your attention away from what it is that you need to focus on in your studies, and then you'll fall a week behind. And in an online course, if you fall a week behind and you're now in week 2, you now have 2 weeks worth of work to complete. So it's good. A good skill to practice is good time management skills. Again, focusing on the course as if it's a face-to-face course, devoting time to your studies. It's also important that students contribute to the learning process by being actively engaged in the discussion forums each week. So here again is what the synchronous session looks like. Again, as you can see, it's similar to what we're doing now in this GoToMeeting session. Again, the content will be in the middle, and then your instructor will instruct you verbally and take questions and answers at the end of the session. And again, these sessions are recorded and archived for students who cannot always participate live. I strongly encourage the students to participate as often as you can because it gives you the opportunity to engage more with the course instructor, whereas in an online course setting, you'll find that you'll be more engaged with other students in the course, and the instructor kind of facilitates that learning process. So those live sessions give you the opportunity to engage more with your instructor. So there are several support services available for students. Here at LaSalle. We offer academic advising for students enrolled in the program. For the Human Capital Development Program, I serve as the academic advisor as well. I help each semester with course selection and registration. I also confer degrees at the end of your study here, and I also address any academic concerns that you may have regarding the program, regarding course instructors, etc. The IT Student Help Desk is another resource. They help students who have technical difficulties accessing their online courses as well as any live synchronous session. So the IT Help Desk number is listed on the screen. We also have a Connolly Library, which is located on the corner of 20th and Alany in the Philadelphia area. Their web address is also listed on the screen that you see before you, and they assist students with research help. So if you're writing a research paper and you need help and don't know where to begin, the Connolly Library is the first step for support services in that area. We also offer a academic learning and support services center here at LaSalle, and they also have a web address which is listed on the screen. They help students with writing assistance. Like if you need to know how to properly outline your paper in APA format or how to properly cite your work. Our Writing Center offered through the Academic Learning and Support Services Center is here to help you with that as well. In addition to our Career and Employment Services department, who assists students with finding out about job opportunities, resume writing, as well as career fair opportunities. We actually have one upcoming. I believe it's at the end of this month in the Heyman Center. So those are some of the support services available to you as a student here at LaSalle. We also have a social media presence. So to learn more about our programs, you can visit us on either our Facebook page, and the link is there, Undergraduate Studies. We also are active on Twitter as well. And we also have a LinkedIn group called Human Capital Development Strategies. So if you want to connect with us on any of those sites, you would click on the links or write down the link, the URL to the addresses, and then you could go to those, the Facebook, the Twitter, or the LinkedIn. And now for the Human Capital Development Strategies, if you go on LinkedIn, you would have to type that in the search box to find us in our Human Capital Development Strategies. There we post like hot topics and different articles that are current and current trends within the field of human resources as well as human capital. So now if you have any questions regarding our program or the admission requirements, please contact Mr. Joshua Collier, who is our graduate admissions counselor. You can also ask them during today's session as well at the end, and you can contact me as well, and my information as well as Josh's information is listed here on the screen. So as I mentioned earlier, these are some important contact information. So if you have questions about how to apply for financial aid, how do you know if you qualify for financial aid, or any questions about the tuition payment plan options, you can contact the financial aid office for the tuition rates as well as to qualify for financial aid. And the contact information is listed here, 215-951-1070, or by email, finserve@lasalle.edu. The Student and Accounts Receivable Office is the office responsible for the Graduate Deferred Payment Plan option, which you can find out about payment plan options by contacting them at 215-951-1055, or burst account, abbreviated, at lasalle.edu. And again, the information is listed here on the screen. So this is a testimonial from one of our students that I will leave you with on why he chose LaSalle University. So hopefully it will open up. Sorry for the loudness. Okay. So that's one of the testimonials from a student at LaSalle University. So we do have traditional and non-traditional learners enrolled in the program. And Sharon made a mention that she could not hear the audio. So Sharon, this session is going to be recorded in an archive so that you will have access to view it. So hopefully during the recorded session, you will be able to listen to the audio playback. So now I'm going to open the floor for question and answer. So again, thank you for your interest in LaSalle and the Human Capital Development Program, and thank you for your time. So I'm going to open the floor to questions. So feel free to either type the questions in the chat box or speak aloud. So are there any questions? Dawn, Jennifer, Carla, Sharon? Well, I would like to.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Do you have a question? Well, while we are waiting for questions, I'm gonna go in order that it appears in the attendance box. So I'd like to ask Dawn, how did you hear about the program? And then I'll ask Jennifer, and then I'll ask Carla, and then Sharon. So Dawn, how did you hear about the program? It looks like you still have your phone on mute, so you would have to unmute your phone to be able to respond on.
All right. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear it, but it's a slight whisper.
Okay. I actually had been looking into a master's program, so I've just kind of been searching local universities that I've been aware of,
Okay.
and just trying to see what each one offers in
Okay.
comparison to the other.
Okay.
Um, so pretty much that's the purpose for me listening in on this session.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask them now, or you can give me a call back at a later date.
Okay.
S- So, Jennifer, how did you hear about the program, and do you have any questions?
I heard about the program probably about a year ago, and I am on a mailing list, so I received an email in reference to the latest open house. At least I was able to. And I'm more interested in a certificate type program.
Okay. So again, we do offer the Human Capital Development Program as a certificate option. It is 6 course requirements, and you can complete the program in a year time frame if you take and successfully complete 2 courses in spring, summer, and fall semester. Now, should you decide to continue to pursue the master's degree, the 6 courses are transferable to the master's program as well.
Is the enrollment process the same as if you're doing for the full graduate program? I just don't
Yes, it is.
understand how everything becomes so convoluted.
I'm going to have to mute. I think that's Carla. Um, I'm sorry about that, Jennifer. Yes,
That's
the
okay.
the admission process is the same.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you. Carla, do you have any questions? Would you like to type a question in your chat box? So Carla's saying that she doesn't have access to a headset. So you feel free to type in your question in the chat box if you have a question, and let us know how you heard about the program as well. Okay, so one of the questions that Carla is asking is she's not sure of how to go about accessing someone who can provide her with a letter of recommendation. So what would I recommend in that case? So you could use a previous employer, doesn't have to be a current employer, or someone that can attest to your character and that knows you. It could also be an academic advisor from a previous institution. So you can get either um, a letter of recommendation from an academic advisor, someone from a former program director, like where you completed your undergrad studies, or a previous employer, or someone who can attest to your character and on a professional level, that is. So how did you hear about the program, Carla? And now, Sharon, while Carla's typing her response. Sharon?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So welcome, and how did you hear about the program, and then do you have any questions?
I've actually just found out the program through research. It's been a couple of years I've been looking for a good program, and I'm now in a situation where I can go back to school. So LaSalle was actually the only program that interested me the most, I guess you could say.
That's good to know. That's good to know. And I did review your admission material, so I see that you did apply for the summer semester, and you should be receiving your admission decision soon, within
Yes,
this week.
actually,
Within this week.
I did. I received it this morning saying
Okay,
that I
good,
was accepted. So
good,
I'm
good,
really excited to get started.
good. So we are looking
Um,
forward to having you as a student in the program. So do you have any questions?
yes, I was curious. I think you kind of answered it. I'm currently enrolled in the degree program, but if I would like to get the certificate, would I be able to take the necessary courses throughout the process and then continue to earn my degree as far as get the certificate first and then continue to get the degree, or should I transfer programs?
What I would recommend is that you change your major from the master's to the certificate program, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not an automatic process. Like, you have to be enrolled in the certificate program in order to obtain the certificate, and then continue on towards the master's. So then you would do a change of major from the master's to the certificate, and then once you complete the 6 certificate requirements, you would then do a change of major to the master's program to
Okay.
complete the
All right.
degree. So Joshua Collier, the grad admission counselor, should be able to assist you with that process.
Okay. I think I'll stay with the degree program.
Okay.
That was the only question that I had.
Well, I mean, it is, you could get both. You know, there's no harm in getting both if you're going to pursue the master's. Why not get the certificate along the way? That's how I look at it. But of course, it's your decision to make.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you, and welcome to LaSalle University. So again, I serve as your academic advisor, so I will be in touch with you regarding, after Joshua is the first person in contact with you to register you for your first courses, and then after that, I pick up from there. So I assist you with registration throughout your entire length of study here, answer any questions that you may have regarding the program or any academic concerns that you may have, as well as course selection and registration.
Great. I'm looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to having you.
All right.
So now, are there any other questions? Well, if there are no other questions, I'd like to thank you again for attending today's online open house to learn more about the Online Human Capital Development Program. You can also find out more on our website. Again, it's www.lasalle.edu/human capital. So hopefully I will see an application form from all of you for either the summer or fall semesters, or the semesters to come. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to contact me. My information is also listed on the website, or our graduate admission counselor, Joshua Collier, whose information is also listed on our website. Thank you for your time and interest in the program.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.